It's so good to have you with us again. Today, let's dive right in. In Genesis, chapters 46 through 50, after years of separation and believing Joseph was dead, Jacob and his entire family traveled to Egypt. Imagine the scene, a father old and frail, seeing his beloved son, now a powerful ruler for the first time in decades. It's providence. Before Jacob dies, he blesses his sons and grandsons, prophetically speaking over the future tribes of Israel. Then we see Joseph's own final days. He reassures his brothers, who are still afraid he might hold a grudge, saying, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." What a testament to faith. He makes them promise to carry his bones back to the promised land, holding onto God's promise even at the end of his life. And with Joseph's death, the book of Genesis, the book of beginnings, comes to a close. Now, we switch gears and jump into the New Testament with Mark, chapters 1 and 2. The pace picks up immediately. Mark doesn't waste any time. He starts right off with John the Baptist preparing the way for Jesus. We then see Jesus' baptism, where the heavens open and God declares, "You are my beloved Son," following his temptation. In the wilderness, Jesus begins his public ministry. He calls his first disciples Simon, Andrew, James, and John fishermen who drop their nets instantly to follow him. He teaches with authority in the synagogues, casts out demons, and heals the sick, including Simon's mother-in-law. His fame spreads like wildfire. In chapter 2, we see Jesus' authority challenged by the religious leaders for the first time, when he heals a paralyzed man who was lowered through a roof by his friends. Jesus first says, "Your sins are forgiven." This causes a stir, but he proves his authority to forgive sins by then healing the man physically. What a day of reading! We've seen the closing of a patriarchal era and the explosive beginning of Jesus' ministry. We see God's faithfulness to his promises in Genesis and the fulfillment of those promises in the person of Jesus in Mark. Thank you so much for joining me for Day 10. It's a privilege to walk this path with you. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's reading. See you then.